the singing chef. Then we make you sing and your taste buds wet. All we want for you to see is how we living in a blessed country. Yeah. Hello guys, my name is Eon John and welcome to the Singing Chef Show, and I'm your singing chef as usual. Well, I tell you what, today we're gonna do for this particular show, we're gonna do two special things that I really love. First thing that we're gonna do is a thing called a pakora, which is a bit like a bhaji, Indian bhaji, a bit like a palori, but it's different. But you'll see, because I'll show you the ingredients and all this kind of stuff. And basically, it's like a fried fritter. And like a lot of times, you know, in old India and in also New India, this is like a really good way of getting children to eat vegetables, because they will not refuse this when you cook this, right? This is callallo. Normally they would use spinach, but we're using callallo because that's our spinach. We got some onions, we got some chickpea flour, some black pepper, some salt, and some jeera seeds, and some baking powder. We're gonna put all those together. We're gonna make a little paste with some water, make it into a paste, and then we're gonna drop it into that very wanting oil. I better get on because that's getting hot now. Okay, let's take the onions and we put them in here. And if you notice, the onions are, let me do this so you can actually see. See the onions, you cut them long ways. It's just like it's much nicer in the when you're doing these pakoras, just to have them long ways instead of like cubed, right? This, I'm gonna chop this up just a little bit more. There, a little bit finer. There you go. Lovely. That looks good. Yep. This all looks good. So there we go. All right, this over here. All right. So I want to mix the onions and make sure they all kind of loose to mix together, because I want it to kind of get even. I don't want any clumping. Lovely. You won't believe that this would taste so nice, but I'm telling you, simple ingredients, but beautiful result. So what we're gonna do is we put in our black pepper, our salt, and the jeera seeds. I'm just gonna put them in. Voila, boom. All right, mix that up. Get that all around. Already really lovely flavor, lovely scent coming off of that. I love jeera leaves. I love jeera seeds. And there, I'm gonna put some of this. This is chickpea flour, which is like chana flour, right? Really easy to get this. Back in the day when flour was banned and everything like that, people in Ghana were incredibly inventive, and they made everything flour from breadfruit, from plantain, you know, the rice flour, all that stuff was way back then that was actually invented. And now it's some of the most sought after things in all like the new alternative kind of eating and cooking, you know, in the vegan cooking and all this kind of stuff, because it's highly nutritious. Similar to chickpea flour, right? That was some baking powder I put in there. That was about, I'd say about 2 tablespoons. All the ingredients and the measurements are going to be on the screen, you know, periodically during the show, so don't worry about trying to remember. Just follow along what we're doing, you know, make your life easier. Right, mix it together nicely first like this. You want to get it like this. Then move that out to the way. We're gonna add the rest of the flour, right? Not the rest, we say that just a little bit, because I show you why. Because we just get this nice and loose, everything is like together, and then we're gonna add a little bit of water, right? I add the water a little bit at a time, right? And I want to get this really nice and, yes, nice and kind of like that, see? And invariably, the first time you add a little bit of water, it goes over a little bit, yes. So that's why I saved this last bit of flour, add it in there, and that will give me, should give me my consistency that I need to do my pakoras. chef. We gonna make you sing and you taste buds well. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, Bobby's to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what about it, the hinterlands from the Quarantino River to Linden Town. All we want for you to do is sit back. Well, you see what we did here now. I'm gonna take this and I'm going to take it over to the fire, and then this is what we're going to make little balls like this, not too big, right? And don't worry about it. Don't worry about it being tight. In fact, you want it kind of loose and odd shape, the better, right? Now it's time to drop those bad boys in there, right? Right? Usually they'll do this with their hands, but I like kind of like even sizes. I think it looks better on the plate. So I do it with the spoon like this. But you can do it with your hands, it's okay. As long as you put love in it. All right, very nice. Yeah. Again, these beautiful bhajis. And the way when you know that they're ready is they start to float, and then you just let them cook for another minute or so. And turn them around if you want, but this is like about as relaxed as cooking gets. Beautiful, wonderful, excellent. I'm going to put the last one in here. You see those ones turning brown already? Yeah, great. Yeah. Welcome to the world of the singing chef. We gonna make you sing and you taste buds well. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, Bobby's to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what about it, the hinterlands from the Quarantino River to Linden Town. All we want for you to do is sit back. Yes, you see, we just turn these over, see how they're nice and brown and crispy, and you see how they're floating. I push them down, they come right back up. Yes, down, up, down, up. Love it. Okay, now these are ready, and you won't believe how light, crispy, and gorgeous. They're very, very crispy on the outside and really like soft and milky on the inside. Ooh, whoa. Soft and cushiony. Yes, look, you see how that's cooking nicely? And you want it to come, you want it to be brown golden, not golden, because you remember these things, they kind of expand, so they got to cook on the inside. Now you see, these are perfect. See? And that beautiful floatiness. Right. So let's get these bad boys out. See? Aha, and how easy was that? Lovely. And we're just going to put the rest of these ones in. We're going to rest those there. We're going to put these rest of these ones in. So you could imagine, like for breakfast and things like this, that this will just come up. Imagine, you know, this is quicker to do than, say, if you got a big family, than fried eggs or anything like that. And you eat it with achar or pepper or sweet chili sauce, just whatever you have. You can you can eat it with ketchup even. It's really good, right? And like I'm saying, it's a real clever way to. I used to make this for my kids when they were small. And that was the only time there was no discussion as to whether they like vegetables or not. They would eat this. No problem. So this is a little secret for you guys. Boom. Let's put the red. Make a small ball. This one is for the baby. Done. Not a drop wasted. Beautiful. We gonna make you sing and you taste buds well. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, Bobby's to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what about it, the hinterlands from the Quarantino River to Linden Town. All we want for you to do is sit back. Look at these are looking really damn fine, damn fine, damn fine. These are callaloo and onion pakoras. Just beautiful, beautiful. They're so light, they're like a feather. They're like a feather. They're just brilliant. I love them. And they're packed full of nutrients because with chickpea flour or chana flour and the callaloo, that's perfect vegetable protein. Perfect brain food. Okay, let's just turn this fire down because I don't want this to burn too much. I want to put in my Balanjay Fritters. Okay, right, these are ready. Those are our pakoras. So let's get on and we're going to do our Balanjay Fritters, right, with cheese. You'll see exactly what I mean. Okay, first of all, I'll show you how we cut the Balanjay. Right. Of course, I'll just show you quickly. I'm going to explain. All of this goes into flavor the Balanjay, right? And a little bit of that. And then this is what we're going to be eating it with, which is basically pepper, tomato sauce, or, ketchup and mayonnaise. You mix that together, and it's a thing that my kids would always call Sammy Sause. They can name it whatever they want. I have no idea where they came up with Sammy. As long as I could cook them like some vegetables that they will eat, yes. Name it whatever they want. So I still call it Sammy sauce. Okay, so we're just gonna put this aside. Let's get these Balanjay chopped up. Just take the edge off there and this little edge. They're not gonna cook that well. And because I just want some flat bits like this. This recipe is so simple. So ridiculously simple. It's fantastic. Yep. See, just get them as even as you can. It's not that important. Just get as many rounds as possible and try not to do that too much. Okay. Right. Let's get this off. Get these little bits off. Yes. We'll go for it again. Yes, these are looking good. Looking fine as wine. Okay, we're almost there. Melanzane. Let's do it this way. Okay, straighten up this one a little bit. Fabulous. Okay. Fabulous. So what we're gonna do is I'll just put these out a little bit on the board here. And then I'm just gonna group them together a little bit. You don't have to do this really, because a lot of times it's take the bitterness. It's just, I'm gonna salt these, right? Just on one side. It sucks out some of the moisture, and I just need to leave them literally just for a minute or so, right? I'm gonna rub it in, and then just rub it in like that. Just get it in there. Gives it a little bit of flavor as well. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the batter ready. So I've got here some very badly misbehaved garlic powder. All right. Let's get that bad boy in there. Some onion powder. All right. Let's put this over here. Stick these in here. All right. I'm just going to whisk this together, get it kind of loose. I'm going to add the paprika. Lovely. Beautiful. All right. And that's going to add a lot of little flavor. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to crack some eggs. I'm going to put 3 in there. All right. Whew. Sorry. These are cracking a bit funny. Good eggs though. Really good eggs. Lovely. Right. I'm going to take my spoon and just mix this together. And last but not least, I got a surprise for you. Yeah. Welcome to the world of the singing chef. We gonna make you sing and your taste buds wet. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, Maurice to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what I bought to the hinterlands from the Quarantine River to Linden Town. All we want for you to do is sit back and we got our board together like this. That's a pretty decent mixture, but I wanted a little bit more funky. And have you guys ever heard of beer batter? Well, here we go. Put some beer in there, not too much. You can do this with sparkling water as well. We're just gonna give it a lovely, lovely. Right. Because you want it like just wet. A little bit more. All right. And a little bit more. Oh, by the way, the beer or the sparkling water should be cold. Can't leave that out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit more of our flour here. Lovely. Okay. So we're going to cover these flour first, then into the batter, okay? Okay. Into the batter. Du batteur. Dans le batteur. Oh, that's not what it's called. Right. Okay, here we go. You get a really nice covering like this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so let's just press these in. That's it. And it's gonna go, look how lovely these are gonna fluff up. Oh gosh, it's like magic. It's gonna give it a lovely, lovely skin. And here. We just let those cook and I'll turn them over. It's just exactly the same as like doing onion rings. Let me do a few more. Yeah. Welcome to the world of the singing chef. We gonna make you sing and your taste buds wet. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, Maurice to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what I bought to the hinterlands from the Quarantine River to Linden Town. All we want for you to do is sit back. Hey guys, this is our eggplant. This is our fried eggplant with cheese on top, basically, or Balanjay, right? Or Balanjay Fritters. The Guyanese Balanjay Fritters. And to go with these, I gotta do this little Sammy sauce, which is our mayonnaise, ketchup, and chili sauce here. Well, chili sauce as in what we Guyanese call pepper. Just mix it together real quickly like this. And of course, I used to make this for my kids. They love this sauce. They call it Sammy sauce, but without the pepper, of course. This is more an adult version. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Loving it. Yeah. Welcome singing chef. We gonna make you sing and it tastes buds well. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, Paris to the eastern shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what about it, the hinterlands from the Corentina River to Linden Town. All we want for you to do is sit back. Hey guys, we've got our Balanjay Fritters, Guyanese Balanjay Fritters with cheese and Sammy sauce. And then we've got our callallo and onion pakoras here. So we're gonna get Miss Jessica to come in and taste our little tidbits.
Hello.
Hello.
Everybody.
Which one do you want to try first?
Well, they both look absolutely fantastic. This would
Okay.
be great on a buffet table, and a great and healthy snack for kids as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. This is a great way to
Really
get
good.
children to eat vegetables. Really great way.
Okay, I'm going to try this Balanjay.
Eat your knife and fork there.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Now this is that goes with the Sammy sauce, right?
Yeah, so
Lovely.
take out some
Okay.
and put it on the top of it. There you go.
Nice.
And away you go.
It's a lovely way to get kids eating vegetables.
Oh yeah.
That's spicy.
Yeah. But it's all nicely put together.
It's lovely.
But this is what's spicy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what's spicy. Of course, with the kids, you're gonna have to watch it with the pepper, but
Yeah.
adult food, and then you can have like a children's dip.
It's so crisp. And
Yeah.
you've got that really gorgeous centre with the Balanjay.
With Balanjay, really nice and soft and
A
sweet.
lovely crispy
Yeah,
batter.
yeah. It's a really lovely
And I
thing.
love these.
Oh yeah. This is winner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here's a
Now these are super crispy pakoras, right? And basically it's callallo and callallo, onions, baking powder, and chickpea, which is chana flour, which is really easy to get over here. And they're just fantastic. It's crispy all the way through, soft in the middle. And they're basically like vegetable chips, but it's in a fritter form.
yummy.
Two different types of fritters.
Oh.
And does that cumin seed come through? Yeah.
You put the whole cumin seed.
Yeah.
I love that when you crunch on it.
Yeah, because
It explodes. in
right. Because if I put in the powder, it'll be kind of like dark all over. But with this way, just fresh. And when you bite it, you're like, oh yeah, that's lovely. That cumin.
Absolutely delicious.
All right. Well,
I think
you're welcome.
You could have a big curry
Yeah.
and you can serve these with them.
Yeah. And it's a great thing. Like if you having like loads of relatives over and everything like that, you can just have these. People can be stacking all day waiting for the big meal and everything like that, and they're eating really super healthy stuff.
Absolutely.
Which is what we love, and this is what we do on this show. Thank you, Miss Jessica, for coming out and tasting once again for
was
us.
delicious.
That is a very, very enviable job.
It is.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the Singing Chef, and thank you to TBN. Please tune in back with the next one to another another bit of our adventure. I was we all going on this food journey. So lovely to see you, nice, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Hi guys. This song here is called Just Like an Old Man, or just walks and talks just like a moon. It's a song about being brave while you're growing up. She had a premonition once that year 2065 wouldn't be the best for good white or good food. So when she remembered what her daddy said about her predictions could never make a wise man out of a fool. Now she walks and she talks just like resistance in the room. Walks and she talks just like the moon, just like an old man, just like an old man, just like an old man. got married young, but found her best community and with Stepford wives down at the local church. So when she found her fancy beau, she couldn't understand how mixed emotions seemed to kill that natural urge. Now she walks and she talks just like pouring out resistance in the room. Walks and she talks just like the moon. Just like an old man. Just like an old man. Just like an old man. She remembered the note said, "Girl, you better run your life, you gon' fade away. Run your life, you gon' fade away." Walks and she talks just like you, pouring out resistance in the room. Walks and she talks just like the moon. Just like an old man. Just like an old man. Just like an old man. Yeah, be brave. Hi guys, hi again. Welcome to the Singing Chef Show. We've got two really beautiful people here. This is Isabella and Ton. And they're from Texas, Houston, Texas.
Hi, y'all.
And they're over here because Isabella's, she's basically celebrating a special birthday, and this is their 50th country that they are visiting. And
So
can I tell them? Can I tell them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And would you believe that she's turning 50 now? On the 4th. Nowhere anywhere close. Come on.
Yeah.
She
Well,
married a 40-year-old.
Right. So that's okay. So guys, you had your taste of freedom. Not taste of freedom. You had your 17 Magenta tour, which was included a lot of animal sightseeing and visiting and market and fruits and stuff like that. Just like a little summation of like what you feel, because you've been to a lot of other places.
Yeah.
We're going to let you go first.
So what really hit us was within 5 minutes of being picked up, we got to see the manatees. And we have been searching for the manatees in all 50 countries. So in Florida, in Belize, in Mexico. We found them in Belize.
Yeah.
But it was just amazing to be able to touch them. They just look like hippos underwater. But our kids and us have actually gone to in Mexico looking for them and then sinking into the water. So to be able to touch them without effort was just very very holy in some ways, because we kind of been chasing them. I wasn't expecting that here.
They're really magical, aren't
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
they? I mean, we love them.
Yeah,
I mean-
slow living creatures, but
Yeah,
peaceful.
yeah. And the way they chew, they're just all like gumming the grass, you know. Yeah.
I would say, I mean, it's almost, you know, you think about the spirit, there's just so much contention, but like, if you channel the spirit of the manatees, just easygoing,
Yeah, exactly.
very friendly.
Yeah.
And I would say that's almost, I mean, it's a very good metaphor for Guyana, almost. I mean, I don't know if it's you and Jess specifically, but just feel like, you know, the presence of just being, you know, comfortable with who you are.
Yeah, yeah,
And-
because that's because we love our jobs.
Yeah, who you are and where you are as a country, as you know, all the mix of races and being accepting and just enjoying what you have in front of you and all the good company. that we
I
have.
noticed that you guys
One
are
of our
having
best.
you're having lots of different conversations with pretty much loads of people just passing by, stopping and you guys are talking to like everybody.
Yeah.
We try, but I think if anything, if you guys reincarnate, I feel like you would be back as manatees because you're
Yeah.
kind of like relaxed,
That's a good thing.
slow
That's a good thing.
moving, peaceful,
Peaceful, yeah.
eating a lot of grass.
It's a
and
lot.
just living life.
You know,
I mean,
it's a lot.
it's kind of
We're-
like what this country is, really like living in the moment, and I think
Their
that's.
spirit. Yeah.
I think we're entering the second half of our lives, so we're kind of trying to slow down and just
Yeah.
be in the present moment. And you guys are perfect for that, right?
Yeah.
Just being present and not being touristy and marching
Yeah.
on. Next one.
So
this
you
is
guys
really
have
useful.
like a middling sized family, don't you?
I have
We have three
kids.
kids.
Three
Yes.
kids. Right,
Middling
right.
would probably be around.
Middling size.
Yeah.
And are they all in Houston or are they all over the place in the United States?
One's in DC, and
Uh-huh.
but one's graduating this year. She'll be
In
headed
LA.
towards Los Angeles.
Right.
And we have a one that's just heading into high school. So
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh, you still. All right. So you still got some work to do.
we do
4 years
Yeah.
left
4
until
years.
we come back here
right.
and settle in
Yeah,
this
until
country.
you
We'll
come
settle
back and
down.
settle.
This is-
I heard about the internal part of the country
Yeah,
that
the
we haven't
interior.
we
accessed.
haven't seen,
Interior,
and
yeah.
so there's a lot more for us to see.
Right.
So we hope that you're going to come back
Oh, I think
and
that's
bring
it.
your family.
We intend to do that.
We
You
wanna see
must.
your family.
But I think
This is
the
a connection-
highlight
yeah.
was you guys
Yeah.
to this country, really. The white lady here. And the singing is phenomenal.
Yeah.
You sang to us this afternoon, and it was just the highlight of it all. Like, we do a lot of these experiences when we travel because we really
Well,
like to get to know the
I would
locals.
say we
You
do
are the other side.
avoid trying to avoid all the main tourist things, but
Yeah.
we really love like getting a local tour guide
Mm.
to at least get a flavor of some of the local things.
Yeah.
And this has just been amazing. Been a really great
Just
experience.
Well,
Experience.
thank you guys for spending the time, for coming here in the first place and spending the time talking to us. And we can't wait until you're back for your next interview.
I will say, so to finish it off, so
Yeah.
it was almost like a, throw a dart at a map and what will come out will come out.
Right.
And, that was in terms of the parameters I had to use to be able to fit in a 2-country visit so that she can have 50 countries by 50.
Right.
I can say this is almost karma that we were
it's karma.
the 50th country has been
And I found the manatees at
Yeah.
my 50th. No more searching manatees.
we
Need to come back here.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
So welcome to the world of the singing chef. Let me make you sing and your taste buds wet. All we want for you to see is how we living in a blessed country. Yeah.